The year 2025 presents a unique astrological dilemma. You have an unsteady Mars going back and forth until April. Saturn transit happens in end March. Guru does a double transit with the first one happening in mid-May. Rahu-Kethu transit happens in end of May. And then Saturn turns retrograde from July until end of November. Guru's second transit will be from the mid of October until the 5th of December. No matter what Rashi you are, there is no use in looking at the transit of just one planet. You must try to get a grasp of the net effect of all the mentioned transit. My predictions will touch mainly on Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu and Kethu. Perhaps the best thing happening in Virgo this year is the departure of Kethu from your own Rashi. First half of the year will be better than the second half, but overall you will have a lifeline thrown at you at various intervals this year. 2024 was the year of ups and downs between your own self and your partner. Kethu remains in your Rashi until mid-May this year. On one end, your process of self-reflection and spiritual cleansing should be complete. You would have enjoyed being alone and let your partner enjoy the limelight. Some of you would have devoted time and effort to your partner but failed to get the satisfaction for you, as there were periods where you were thrown into confusion, not knowing what to believe and what to follow. Towards the end of Rahu-Kethu transit, two beautiful things are happening. From the 28th of January until the 31st of May, your Yoga Karaga Venus or Shukra, the ruler of your 2nd and 9th houses, will be transiting your 7th house, Meena. This will signify a period of unlimited love and pleasant energy. In the midst of all the joy and celebrating, another more serious event will be unfolding. By the end of March, Saturn will also enter your 7th house. This will slowly bring some form of order, structure, and commitment in your relationship. Many of you will enter the next phase in your relationship where you will begin to take a more serious look at yourselves and figure out where you are heading. I keep mentioning the 7th house. Now, who is the Lord of your 7th house? It's Guru, Jupiter. And where is he at the moment? He is doing a lucky 9th house transit in Rishabha. His steady hand will be there, especially between the 5th of February until the middle of May. You may fear Saturn or you may fear Rahu, but the Rahu and Saturn conjunction between the end of March until the end of May is happening in a safe house ruled by Jupiter. Your Yoga Karaga Venus is also in this safe house, and Venus is very powerful in here. He is exalted. Saturn is also your 5th lord, bringing you a certain amount of luck while he's in the 7th. Be brave. With God's grace, all will be well. Your partner may get unusually lucky. You need not fear your enemies as in the beginning. Saturn was already there in your 6th house. He helped you keep a firm grip over your enemies. Though he leaves your 6th house in end March and makes you somewhat vulnerable, Rahu will enter the 6th house by mid-May. Now Rahu is going to cause mischief, not to you, but to your enemies. You will now get the power to negotiate with your enemies and your enemies will struggle to keep up with your ingenious methods of diversion and diplomacy. Guru, who begins 2025 in your ninth house, would have brought much favors through your elders and superiors. You would have been the favorite wherever you go. It would have been a smooth sailing for those pursuing higher studies or living abroad. By mid-May, he is entering your 10th house, initially bringing some stress at your workplace. Guru is demanding expansion. That will be the source of your stress, not in a bad way. You will strive to work hard to improve your comforts. You will not only gain the upper hand in winning over disputes and litigation, you will be able to negotiate an amicable solution and even bring to an end a long-standing dispute. Others will call you in to become a mediator. Saturn will undergo retrogression between the middle of July until the end of November. This will bring up some past issues in your relationship. But with troublemaker Rahu well out of your way in the 7th house, you will gain clarity and recognize ways to solve those issues amicably. Do not let this period sidetrack you from your job, as a promotion is in the cards. Why do I mention a promotion? Because by end October, Guru is making a short journey into your 11th house, Cancer. Guru is exalted, very powerful in Cancer. He is there like a genie, ready to grant you your 3 little wishes. But he will remain in Cancer or Karka only until the first week of December. So overall, November will be an exceptionally lucky month for you. Some of you may even get married or at least exchange vows in an engagement ceremony or something like that. Do not let this opportunity pass. Board the train when it arrives. So why am I stressing on the importance of November? Because your Rashi Lord, which is Mercury, does a total of 3 retrogrades this year. The first retrograde will go on from the 15th of March until the 7th of April. The second retrograde will be from July 18 until the 11th of August. And your final retrograde will be during your lucky November, specifically between the 10th of November to the 30th. Now, retrograde periods are times when you can miscalculate, miscommunicate, or misperceive. You may fail to recognize a wonderful opportunity staring right at your face, or you may chicken out from an interview or an important engagement. Or maybe you attend an important interview but end up saying all the wrong things. Be careful. By December, Saturn would have ended his retrograde motion and Guru will return to your 10th house. But you will be in a better state of mind to face the ongoing challenges. And it'll be worth facing those challenges if you had enjoyed those golden moments in November. December onwards signal a more intense period in your relationship. Weaknesses will be exposed, giving you the opportunity to take remedial measures and focus on building a rock-solid foundation that will help you weather the storm when you enter Ashtama Shani in 2028. Please stop whinging. Whatever problems you are about to face in 2025 will be nothing compared to the pressure building up towards 2028. Truth, honesty, hard work, prudence, dedication is the key. You pour all those ingredients into your partnership. And finally, let's not forget Kethu. Kethu will be entering your 12th house Simha after Guru's transit in mid-May. Now, Simha is ruled by the sun, and the sun, among other things, signifies people in authority, including your father. Be mindful of your father's health, especially as the sun transits Simha or Leo between mid-August to mid-September. Ketu's 12th house transit should bring you calm and inner peace if you tend to get involved in meditation, service to the community, and the underprivileged. If you feel disturbed, embark on a long journey and you will slowly understand the true meaning of life. It will come to you if you remain observant. Don't depend on others to teach you the true meaning of life. It has to be a journey of self-realization. Help others in distress. When I say others, I'm also referring to animals. Happiness awaits those who work long hours in a faraway land, at a hospital, in a religious ashram, or any other place where there is some form of isolation. Some of you may be pushed to leave your home and take up residence or a job in a foreign land. In case you feel somewhat dejected by some of the predictions for 2025, let me first assure you about 2026. In 2026, Guru will once again transit into your 11th house. This will be a major transit, a spectacular one. Many of you will get married, bear children, and get blessed with luck and creativity. You will get a glimpse of this golden era when Guru enters your 11th house for a while between October to early December in 2025. Use the various opportunities this year to position yourself well so you can enjoy the golden period which will come again in 2026. In 2025, for now, Guru demands focus and expansion at work. Saturn demands that you work hard to fix your relationship, while Ketu demands spiritual progress. Pay attention to all three while you enjoy Rahu's favorable transit in your 6th house.